just been in a season, a long season, with a lot of chaos. And I have one core message for you. If you're going through chaos right now, on the other side of chaos, there is light. On the other side of chaos, there is a wiser you. There is a more abundantly you. There is a happier you. That next version of you is waiting on the other side of chaos. Most people do not like chaos in life. We want life to be fixed as is. We rather want to go back before chaos started. But it's in chaos that you rise. And let me explain how I have learned to love chaos, how I've learned to love uncertainty. For a season in my life, and I felt it was a really long season, life was chaotic, filled with a court case that drained me mentally. Even though I have clients and I love my clients, and those clients got me through that season because I love to serve and love to help other people thrive. When I was not in my room in those containers, so much of my time was spent on preparing for the court case, helping my daughter navigate this interesting water. And I was only focusing on one thing, and that was to survive. If you're going through a divorce case like that, I hold the space, I see you, I know exactly how much you're struggling, and your kids, how they are struggling. But I also know that chaos is here to help you grow. When I started my journey, and that journey of personal development was really to survive the chaotic family breakup, I was a woman who blamed everyone else. I blamed everyone else why I suffered. I had so much illness in my body. My body was suffering. But what I now know is that through chaos, I became more conscious aware. Through chaos, I learned what I'm ready no longer to tolerate. Through chaos, I learned to embrace uncertainty. Through chaos, I found my true power and reconnected with who I truly am. And through chaos, I learned to trust myself. And that of trusting ourselves is so important. How often do you ask other people for advice? You may follow that advice, even though that creates friction within. We've been raised to ask for other people's advice, but it's their advice. It has nothing to do with you. And it's a social construct to take as the truth what other people say, what you should do. And what I have learned, that creates so much chaos within. That creates, oh, my body's responding now, so much turbulence within. Because chaos within, turbulence within, is a sign that your heart and your mind is not in coherence. There's a decoherence between your head and your heart. And that causes friction in your body. So even though you follow someone else's advice, if that advice is not in alignment with what you truly want, what your soul is yearning to do, what your soul or your spirit is telling you, go left, not right, then that creates chaos. The outer world creates chaos, but it's not the same as you should absorb that chaos. Because you can actually, that I learned, you can learn to be grateful for having opened your eyes today. You can be grateful for what you have in life, no matter what is going out in your outer world. But we're not being taught how to do that. We haven't been taught to love ourselves so much and just see that those who create chaos in the outer world, those souls, they are struggling. But it has nothing to do with you. It is all to do with them. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because there's a lot of chaos in the outer world. But don't let that chaos pull you down. Use that chaos as your springboard to your next level. If this resonates with you, I would love to have a chat. I am filling a small group of women leaders who are ready to rise from chaos, who are ready to really embrace who they are, ready to find their calling, whatever calling that is for you, who are ready to make an impact in this world, who are ready to elevate their consciousness so that they can allow in more time, more energy, more happiness, more freedom into their lives. Because what I know to be true is that when there's chaos and we absorb that chaos, we have given away freedom. We have said no to freedom. So if this is speaking to you, if you're ready to allow in more freedom, ready to allow in more happiness in life, then let's talk. Comment future below, or send me a DM and I will share more information. I love you.